2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ. The prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality. This is their campaign.
Because when you read the Bible, the Israelites are a hidden group of people. Our nationality has been loved from us. Read the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. Come on, keep not thou silence, O God. God, please observe the oppression that's happening unto us. That's what King David is praying. King David was a black man when you read the Bible. That's right. Read. Keep not thou silence, O God. Come on. Hold not thy peace. Come on. And be not still, O God. Come on. For lo. For what? For lo. For what? For lo. Come on. Thine enemy. God has what? Thine enemy. According to the Bible, we have enemies, brothers and sisters. And their occupation, their agenda is to hide the fact that we are the Israelites. That's my creed. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. What's a tumult? Brother, you look like a wise man, right? Brother, what's a tumult? God said your enemies make a tumult. A tumult is a mob, an angry gathering, meaning the children of Israel have enemies. And they that hate thee, and they that what? That hate thee. God said that nations hate us. Let's look in society today. Are we not in the bottom of society? Are we not known as niggas and spicks? Are we not the last hired, worst fired? Or the other nations hate us? This is Bible prophecy. God said that what? And they that hate thee, the other nations, our enemies, hate us. Read. Have lifted up the head. They have become prideful. Come on. They have taken crafty counsel. The nations have taken what? Crafty counsel. What's that crafty counsel? That's called the United Nations. The United Nations. The nations have gathered in one flag, one agenda for what's free. They have taken crafty counsel. The counsel is what? Against the people. The subject matter was you Israelites. Read. And consulted against the hidden ones. Why does the Bible call us hidden ones? Because the fact that we are God's chosen people is not being taught to us. Read. They have said, come, let us cut them off. The nations have said what? Come, let's come. What? Come. Come on. Let us cut them off from being a nation. What does that mean? Meaning the white man, the African man, the Chinese man, the East Indian man. They have said, come, let us strip the Israelites of their true nationality. Read that part again. They have said, come on, and let us cut them off from being a nation. Why are we the last hired, first hired? Because there is an agenda to hide the fact that we are not niggas and spicks. To hide the fact that we are God's chosen people. We're not American blacks. We're not Haitians. We're not Dominicans. We are Judaism, Levites, the sons of God. That's right. What's going on, brother? Come on. That the name of Israel may be no more and remember it. Why do we know? no more in remembrance. The reason why the fact that we're calling ourselves niggas speaks Hispanic. Hispanic means property of Spain. You're not from Spain. Hic means property. When you say you're Hispanic, it basically means you're a slave from Spain. But yet, we take pride in these names. We take pride in being called Haitian or Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican means rich poor. What riches do we have today?
Bring it up.
Name them. Come on.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
The other nations, they have joined in one unity to hide the fact we are the Israelites. Give me Jeremiah 14:2. We here to put self-esteem within our people. We are here to raise up the kings and priests. Brother, young brother, what's going on, brother? You have a question? My name's Jose. What's your question? The young brother, he asked a good question. The young brother, he asked a question that you older men and women should ask. He said, if this is Jesus, what does God look like? One question I'm going to ask you young brother. Why did he call this man Jesus? Oh, this man Jesus. Give me Daniel 7:9.
Get up.
The book of Daniel.
Put up the Bible. God is a black man. We're going to read that where? From the Bible. Listen up. You might get some self-esteem knowing you look just like God. Read.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9.
Come on.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
The prophet Daniel, he saw America thrown down, Asia thrown down, China, Russia thrown down. Read.
And the ancient of days.
Who's the ancient of days? What deity? What God? The days themselves call this man ancient, meaning the moment when there was a second, a day. Time said, yo, this guy already been here. Read.
And the ancient of days did sit.
That's the most high. Read.
Whose garment,
Who's what?
whose garment,
God is a spirit, but that spirit, he has a body.
Right.
The Christian church says, God the Most High, he's a puff of smoke. He's an orb. To have clothing means what? You must have a body, my brother. Am I right? You have clothing on, right? For clothing, you must have what? A body, chest, legs, arms, torso, head. Come on.
whose garment was white as snow.
His clothing was white, free.
And the hair of his head.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. The texture of God's hair is what?
Like the pure wool.
God has what?
Pure wool.
What race of people on this planet Earth has woolly hair? Black and Hispanics. Read.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
God has woolly hair. If God has woolly hair, like you, brother, you have woolly hair.
What?
Woolly hair is known as nappy today. But a lot of you sisters, you hate your God-like hair. That's why you perm your hair. That's why you get weaves. If you understood that God has woolly hair, you wouldn't want to look like the white woman,
Right.
or the white man. You understand? You will want to embrace the inner beauty that God made you. God made you in His beauty.
Right.
Read it again.
And the hair of his head
Come on.
like the pure wool.
God has woolly hair. So the image of power, the image of God is a black man.
That's right.
Woolly hair is a beautiful thing. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 13:3.
Bring it out.
You know? Because sister, what's your name? My name's Jose. We not here to attack. We can teach our people. We can teach the nationality. I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do Why did you flat iron your hair or perm your hair? Oh, you didn't put none in your hair. But most sisters, what? They perm their hair, am I right? Why do most women perm their hair? Sister, why do young women perm their hair? Come close, come close. I barely hear you, man. Come, sis, come. Dialogue. My name's Jose. All right? The question is, why do most young women perm their hair? I'm going to tell you why. Because the image of beauty today is not the image of God. It's not the image of this Bible. The white man portrays beauty to his own image.
That's right.
Blonde hair is beautiful. How we get that image? Through television, media, magazines, People magazine and whatnot. They portray beauty as what? The white woman, light skin, you understand? Dead hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, you understand? Read that. We're going to see who's the author of beauty.
Yes.
Who decides what's beautiful and what's ugly. Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 3. Come on. With whose beauty, if they being delighted,
We're going to find out the Bible, the image of beauty, should it be depicted by the white man or should it be depicted by God? Let's find out. Come on.
took them to be good.
Read it again.
With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be good.
Come on.
Let them know how much better the Lord of them is.
The Lord of them is, which is what?
For the first order of beauty,
For the first author. Read that word right. The first what?
author,
The what?
author,
God is the what?
first author of beauty.
Meaning God is the one who says what's beautiful and what's ugly. He's the judge. According to the Bible, God has woolly hair. So that means what? Woolly hair is a symbol of beauty. It's a symbol of power. You understand, sister? Give me Leviticus 13:30. Because majority of the time, sisters, they dye their hair red or blonde. Why? Why do you look to look like the white man? Because the white man has portrayed the image of beauty as himself. You understand? Come on. Because a lot of times, sisters, when they get their perm, they say, oh, I got that white girl flow. They feel more beautiful the instant you get a perm. Why is that? Because somebody has put a thought in your mind that your beauty, your image is ugly. We have to follow the Bible. Read.
Leviticus chapter 13, verse 30.
Come on.
Then the priest shall see the plague.
The priest shall see a plague. A plague is what? A disease, a sickness. We're going to find out what does God call a plague, a sickness. Read.
Then the priest shall see the plague. Come on, and behold,
Come on.
if it be in the sight cheaper than the skin,
Meaning the scalp. Come on.
and there be in it a yellow,
A what?
a yellow,
A what?
a yellow red hair.
Yellow hair is known as what in French? Blonde hair. God calls blonde hair a plague. Ugly, unclean. Ugly means unclean means what? Ugly. After when you read the Bible, blonde hair is ugly. It's not a symbol of beauty. But our sisters dye their hair blonde. Why? Low self-esteem. Why? Because you've been brainwashed to think your image that God made you in his own image is ugly. But today is a new day. We understand that what God has woolly hair. Where? Out the Bible. The Bible says that. You understand? Come on.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
Come on. The priest shall what?
Pronounce him unclean.
That's an unclean thing. Give me 1 Corinthians 7:31. Because the fashion of this world will pass away. Today is a new day. The black man, the black woman, the Hispanic man, the Hispanic woman. Today is the day we understand we are beautiful. We are the image of God. Not the white man. Not the white man.
Quite one big beautiful. Wow.
That's a beautiful name.
She's Simeon too.
Oh, she's Simeon? That's beautiful.
First Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31.
Beautiful name. Come on.
And they that use this world is not abusing it.
Come on.
For the fashion.
For the what?
For the fashion.
For the what?
For the fashion.
The fashion. What's the fashion? What's swag today? What's hip? How we gonna dress? How I'm gonna style my hair? You understand? That's the fashion. The fashion.
For the fashion of this world.
Of this world.
Pass it away. Pass it away.
Blonde hair being known as beautiful shall pass away. Blonde hair or dead hair, perm hair, that image of beauty shall what?
For the fashion of this world. Pass it away.
How would that image of false beauty pass away? Us preaching the Bible, us bringing up the scriptures and giving more people the description of God. God is a black Adam, a good
The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord
find out the color of the first man, the original soil. You understand? So the color of the dust of the ground is what? Brown. It's dark brown like a black.
You got the battery?
So if, read it again.
and the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
So if God made Adam of the dust of the ground, which is brown, what color was Adam? Brown. A very dark-skinned brown. The reason why men are different shades of brown is because of what? Because the ground, the soil, is of different shades of brown. That's why they're different. If the ground was purple, we'd be different shades of purple. If the ground was green, we'd be different shades of green. But the reason why we're brown is because the soil, which we're made of, is brown. So give me 126. So if Adam was a black man, let's find out the Most High. Come on.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 26.
This is the book of Genesis. The beginning of the Bible lets you know. Black men, we are the original. You understand? Come on.
And God said, let us make man in our image. In our image.
Whose image?
In our image.
If God said we're going to make Adam a black man in his own image, that means what? God is a black man himself. Adam had woolly hair just like God himself, which we read earlier.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.